What's up? We're back at it. Last episode, we got the motor in there, transmission, got that all running, tuned in close enough for right now for barn quality. We got some more tuning to do before we take it to the show, but no big deal. Got the shifter, battery box, fuel pump, fuel cell, all that in there. The only thing we got left on the inside to get in is pedals, but we're gonna wait until we swap out the rear end. That's supposed to be getting delivered tonight, maybe. If it doesn't, I'll have to go get it at some point this week after work. No big deal. Probably gonna end up doing some trunk work in this video. We're allowed to 90-degree bend the trunk deck. No Ving, Ewing, or canoeing. Nothing fun. Can't wedge the rear end. Can body shape the quarter panels, but they have to stay stock height. No big deal. Can't really suck them in. Is what it is. Still got to mount the rear bumper. We'll talk about a couple different options we have for that. Currently, right now, we're working up on the front. I have a few options for mounting the bumper. I have a few issues with the core support. Since I put this small block Ford in here, it sits a little bit higher than the 4.6. I understand I have to cut out the hood around it, but if I cut out the hood as it sits right now, I'm not really gonna have a hood. So, we're playing around with the rules a little bit to see what we can do to get that core support higher. We're allowed a 4x4 plate up in the front off the bumper. Actually, we're allowed 2 of them, 2 per frame rail. So we'll be talking about mounting options for that. So yeah, we're 26 days away from Maple City Madness as of today. We're excited, ready to run. My other teammate just picked up his car last night. Drove from my house. He came and got my trailer all the way over to Ludington, 3.5-hour drive. He didn't leave my house till about 8 o'clock at night, so he didn't get back till about 4 in the morning. He's pretty tired. He was supposed to be here today, so is what it is. At least he's got a car now. Pretty pumped about that. So, a little bit of work left on my car, and then we got 2 other ones to finish up. So, we need to get to it. Hang out, enjoy yourselves, and we're gonna get busting ass. All right, so as the rule reads right now, you can shorten your frame, but it says that frame rails must not be shortened more than 1 inch from core support bracket. Now, at first you'd ask yourself, okay, what are they considering the start of the core support bracket? Well, they have right in italics in there, center of mounting hole of core support bracket. So 1 inch from the center of this hole would be right here, right where I got this white mark. The problem you get into with that, I would love to shorten it that much, but there's pros and cons to every rule and every option. The con to cutting it back that far, I'm cutting half of my bracket off. If I want to do a bunch of finagling and some fab work, I could probably make it work. But then I run into the issue of, are they going to have me cut what I've already done once I get down there? And then I'm putting myself in a position where I'm weakening everything up in the front. So what we're going to do, as you see, I've already cut the front tab off. We're going to shorten it up to right here. We're going to square it right off. That way, once we get our bumper on, I can fold this back down after I get my bumper plate in here. And I can weld this tab right back down. Realistically, I could put a cut line here all the way back to here. I could fold this up, shorten that frame, bend it all the way back down, and then weld it back on my plate right here. And I could probably weld it right to my bumper. But this is a stock class. I don't have that long of bumper straps. They're gonna be 4 inches. So it's not like we're going for frame coverage. We're gonna be trying to make it more secure than anything. If this is a mod class, I would take full advantage of that. I would relocate this core support bracket I would put straps on here. I'd be playing with the rules fully and taking full advantage of them, but it's not. So, not a huge deal. So we're gonna get doing that. All right, so we got these cleaned up decent enough. The rules are allowing an 8x8 by 1/4 inch plate that can be used to cap the frame. It states that it must be in between the frame and the bumper. So, no using that extra to wrap around the back side of the frame, nothing like that. It's literally gonna go right there. We'll weld it right on just to give us a good surface. Weld all these holes up. And we'll put it right on the frame rails and burn them in. Well, bumper's on. I'd rather it be my pointing, but I guess this will work. Ended up going with the hard nose rule on the front, 8x8 by 1/4 plate, and then you can weld the frame rails directly to that. So, and then I think what we're gonna do, we get a 4x4 by 1/4 plate. I think we're gonna butt that right up in here, or fold these down, and then weld those back in. Should work out pretty good. But it's about 10:30, and I'm going in for the night. See what we can get into tomorrow. Today we're gonna try to finish up the front end. Got to get some plates welded on. We're allowed 2 plates per frame rail for bumper straps. I think I'm gonna put 1 on each frame rail, 1 up here in the front, and I think we're gonna use 1 in the back on each frame rail. Try to get the quarter panels on, get a core support spaced up on here, and go from there. Got a floor pan over here. 2 issues over here. Pull up your new sign, John.
My time.
I'm watching for criminals.
God damn, it's gonna be.
Oh, look at that. The young Padawan's getting better. Went from that to that.
Where's that motherfucker?
Is it dark in here?
Yeah, for the power. I thought you were a lineman.
Thought you were too. So, interesting turn of events. Out here trying to work on this piece of shit. And we lost half power to the barn. Blew open a hot leg underground. Called like 20 people for a locator. Can't find one. Started digging out my front yard. Wife yelled at me. Needless to say, there ain't much getting done around here tonight. How do you really feel about it, John?
I love it.
All right, so we took a couple days. We worked on my brother-in-law's car. Got that about 95, 98% done. Not too many things we got to do. Tune the motor a little bit better. Clean up the wiring and some trunk work. So we had that in here, got it out. My car is now back in here. We talked about it in a previous episode. One of the things I wanted to do was change out the rear end in this. 99 Lincoln Town Car came with a stock 8.8 C-clip rear end with 28 spline axles. With the rules, we have to have a stock rear end for that make era of vehicle. So we grabbed an A8 out of a 2011 Police Interceptor. Better gear in it, and it's got 31 spline axles. We were rigging this rear end up to drop it out and swap it out. There's a couple differences in them. We're gonna have to do some fab work. It's kind of a pain in the butt. My brother-in-law looks at me and goes, why don't we just switch the carrier and the axles? Good point. I never thought of it. So that's what I'm in the middle of right now. As long as everything works, I'm gonna pull these axles out, pull this carrier, and then pull these axles and this carrier, swap them out, weld it up, call it a day. So we're gonna get to that and we'll be back with you when we're done. We're running out of time. We've got like 10 days left till the Derby. None of our cars are completely done. It's currently midnight night here. And we're gonna keep pushing at it. I gotta work all week, so it's now the next morning. A bunch of questionable decisions were made last night, and it didn't go in my favor like usual. So last night we were going to take the carriers and everything out of this rear end. We're gonna take it all out of this rear end. We're gonna swap this one to this one. Needless to say, at about 2 in the morning, when I wasn't thinking correctly, in the correct frame of mind, I would have known that ain't gonna freaking work. So after 3 hours out here, it was like almost 4 in the morning before I went in, disassembling both these, it didn't work. So we're back to square one. We're gonna be taking the stock rear end out of this car, and we're gonna be putting this rear end, the full assembly in, from this 2011 car. This is getting stupid, but we'll get it done. So that's where we're at with it. It's Mother's Day. I'm out here in the barn. Cool thing is, my wife's awesome enough that the only thing she wanted for Mother's Day was for me to pull up her modified bump run car and get that ready for her race next week at Horsepower for Heroes in Emily City at the Eastern Michigan State Fairgrounds. Her and my son will be running that. So once I get this rear end swapped, I can get tires back on this car, push it out. We will be working on her car and my son's car, which is pretty freaking cool on Mother's Day. That's all she asked for. Makes my life easy. So we're gonna get to it. Got the car marked up for plates. Got the trunk marked up for bends. We're gonna be cutting some holes and doubling frame rails. We blew out a power steering line yesterday, but I didn't have it hooked up very good. It was kind of a cheap way just to get it right. I'm gonna go have some hydraulic lines made today, and we'll get that going. Got our engine chains in there. Everything on the inside's done. I actually ended up solid mounting the steering wheel. This chain just wasn't cutting it. The shaft on it was just flopping too much. I didn't like where it could go. So definitely gonna have to beef up that throttle bracket. We just kind of threw that in there for now just to get the throttle on there. Got the brakes all bled last night. Oh, and as I was sitting here welding on the car the other day, car's up on the hoist, I started hearing this rush of air. I thought my air compressor blew a line. Nope. These tires that we just doubled and tubed, there wasn't any pressure on them. All of a sudden one decided to blow. So I gotta break that back down, retube that, find out what caused it to blow. No big deal, we'll get it done. But we are only 4 days away from leaving. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm so far behind. It's just like every time I go to work on this thing, something comes up. But we're gonna spend all day out here today we're gonna get as close to done as we can because my brother-in-law comes back tonight from his trip out to the west side of the state, so we got to get his car back in here tomorrow, and then we only got till Wednesday to finish that because we're leaving like Thursday afternoonish. So we'll see.
All we're doing here is just getting that super hot. Take a ball peen hammer right over top of this frame hole or dimple it down. So that way we can help this rear end start getting rolling the correct direction. Notice is when we did that, it pushed those two top corners out. So you gotta make sure, hit it again with the torch, and you peen those corners in. If you don't, you just made this thing harder, and it's gonna go down or it's gonna stay straight, and it ain't gonna do what you want.
We're gonna do that again, right over here. Well, it is Wednesday afternoon. Still not done. We're getting there though. I'm just buttoning up small stuff on my car. I had to fix a power steering issue. John's getting plates on his. He's got his hood down. Don't know what we're gonna do with the trunk yet. We'll make up our minds on that. We'll talk about it later. I actually have to redouble stuff a tire. My car was on the lift the other day, and for no apparent reason, one decided to blow up. So, got to redo that. Not a big deal. We'll get it done tonight. Technically, inspection isn't until Saturday, but we're getting down there tomorrow, so we get the camper set up, hang out for a little while, and then Friday, everybody else we know is coming on down, and that's when the MWFA classes, truck classes, a bunch of individual classes will be running, and then we run Saturday. So, we got plenty of time. No big deal. We'll get down there. We'll make it happen. A lot of it's already done though. They did a bunch of body shaping the other night. We got the trunk tucked, got the rear bumper on, got this quarter all body shaped. Got to do one more. Got to do this side. So just a couple hours on that. No big deal. Maybe get some standoffs on the rollover bar, just little stuff, that's all. So we're gonna get back to it. Well, we're supposed to leave in like 4 hours, and we're still doing trunk work.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Who wants to make a bet we're not leaving by 3?
Usually by 3 o'clock in the morning.